this question. Energetic invasion. What is that? Okay. So, Diane, let's say that you were sitting in a chair, okay? And somebody was across the room and they started to walk towards you. And maybe they had their hand out and they were walking towards you, walking towards you. There would be a place where they would bring their hand to your face where you would start to feel uncomfortable. And on a kind of a more kind of science level, if we hooked you up to, say, a galvanic skin response, or we hooked you up to some kind of a breathing device or heart math, where heart rate variability, there would be a place where the person's hand would come to and you'd say, "Stop! Do not come any closer. I'm feeling uncomfortable. You are now in my personal space." So for some people, what this means is that we all have our personal space. And there's a position where we don't want somebody else coming into that personal space, because if they do, they're not invited. They're not asked to come in there. So what do we do if somebody comes into that space and we don't invite them? Well, it wreaks havoc on our body, because now we're in a hypervigilant fight, flight, freeze, danger space and we don't even know it, especially if we're a child or we don't understand boundaries. So, in the psychological world, we have boundaries, and boundaries are important. They kind of help us determine, okay, this is my space, this is your space. But sometimes people don't honor boundaries, and this is where that energetic invasion can come in. So that's what I mean about it. And we all have a stress point in our eyes which says, do not come any closer.